Very well.
How long must we wait? I grow weary of the company.
The feeling, my dear, is mutual.
Aha! What do we have here? No job is too daunting as long as the coin is good.
Bah, you'd sell your own mother if the coin was good.
My father, too. Now quiet down and help me decide.
I've no particular preference.
And why does that not surprise me?
Choose as you will, Midlander.
This beast
Our
in a
fate
frenzy the
is
likes
in
I've
your
never
hands.
seen!
Look out! He's right on top of us!
Move, lass, move!
look who's returned from his reverie.
So nice of you to join us again.
Well, don't keep us in suspense.
This one. We'll start with this one.
Ah, he speaks.
Can we go now? Let us give the bard something to sing of.
Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome to the stream. My name is David Sinairo, and today we are back to going through the cutscenes of Final Fantasy XIV 1.0 because the game is no longer playable and it's still canon. So I want to see it. I want to know what happened. I want to be aware of everything because I'm going through Realm Reborn and it's being amazing. So let's jump right into it. I obviously am doing this for the very first time and didn't just do it, but with the mic off. That never happened. Obviously, it would never happen. I know exactly how to stream. Let's go! Chapter 19, In for a Garuda Awakening, which I believe is the same name as the quest from the original. The original? This is the original. I mean 2.0. Herefore come you hither, you who have no power here, you who have no hope, none. Landwalkers are worms, bound to crawl in filth. I shall scatter you all, for I am the wind. Also, hello again, Milty. The reckoning comes, the reckoning of all mortals. This is the price of your folly, the price of using the crystal's power, my power to awaken the other from slumber. That power belongs to me, all of it. It is mine, all mine. You will not live to repeat your folly. It ends. Worms of the forest, it all ends. So rude. Now die. Your orange sprats cannot save you, nor themselves. I will slake the roots with their blood. I will festoon the canopy with their entrails. Yes, you acted. I don't want to do the laughs. Gridania, please. You must help the others. The Seed Seers, everyone. None are safe. The Archons, heed their words. Garuda must be stopped. Pretty sure this cutscene is the same exact cutscene. Some different lights here or there. Same music too, because the music is amazing. Garuda was awesome though. No, 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 no! The crystals! The crystals! My power! No! It is my power! Mine! Ah, yes, behold the light, such sublimity. Such a wondrous radiance, both magnificent and terrible. Truly the soul can harbor no doubt that this is the light of creation. Even you must recognize that. Garlemald owes you a great depth, adventurer. Wholly without our prompting, you have now felt the primals of both fire and wind. Such ability and devotion commands even mine own respect. I get it, you have a beautiful armor. Cutting in a little amount of gameplay would make for a more authentic experience. Yeah, also not skipping lines so fast that sometimes I have to click the split second there on the screen. Click pause on that split second. You would do well to see reality for what it truly is. Cold, cruel, unforgiving. No words could do justice to the great deeds that I have done, nor the countless hardships I have endured in their doing. Corpses litter the fields and choke the streets, and still your gods remain silent, utterly indifferent. Such gods are not fit for worship, as they gaze impassively upon our corpses, so let us gaze upon theirs. The gods are dead to us. We have no need of them. So please, by all means, persist. Struggle to your heart's content. Struggle however you see fit. Struggle long, struggle oft. And when at last you tire of struggling, summon up your courage and struggle some more. For with every act of defiance, another drop of Eorzea's lifeblood shall be given over to the Red Moon. The crystals, the land, the primals, the power of all shall burn bright and shine down upon this realm a glorious purifying light. I guess cutting in the gameplay might make this game seem less awesome though. Right? Because the cutscenes make it look amazing. These heathen lands shall be bathed in crimson brilliance. Only then, when the seal is broken, shall all I have labored long to accomplish with Meteor come to pass. Deeds done for the good of all are rarely seen for what they are. Thus I am styled a villain. I have accepted my lot, and do what I must, as must you, adventurer. Let your fears and desires spur you to action, and struggle for all you are worth. slightest amount, with no HUD, hopefully. You will tire of futility. Your floundering shall subside, and before long you shall grow still. Only then shall I take your head, lest I do you the dishonor of an unclean cut. But I think this is just someone watching the videos from the book in the inn, right? The records. Because clearly this person has the same armor since the very first video, which is impossible. I guess that doesn't take much work, just recording those videos, while getting gameplay would require way more work. The Primals of Wind and Fire and the Imperial Vanguard too. Your list of vanquished makes for an impressive reading. Well fought. And fuck. And you keep high company. Archons and master engineers, is it? I should be grateful you found the time to see me. Would that I had a hunter like you. This war would be the better for it. But enough of your praises. I have questions. You are a man of great ability. Why name yourself adventurer? Why do you wander the realm? Why have you sworn fealty to Ulda? Bah, I've no stomach for banter. I've always said you learn more of a person by crossing swords than mincing words. A jest. My council tells me I must attempt them. They think me too serious. And you? Bah, bugger bloody jests. They do not suit me. I wish only to thank you. Ulda is grateful for your service. Felling the Vanguard sent a message. To Eorzeans it showed we can fight. To the Empire it showed we will. Not all in Ulda are for war with Garlemald. The monetarists were slow to join the cause, but the effects have become real, both the good and the bad. Even Teleji Adeleji has now found his mettle. Those gill grubbers paid no heed to the Sultana's words. They crawled to the Empire and sought to secure their own safety. But they have forsaken their treasons and now swear themselves to the flames, by fire reborn. I will have Teleji Adeleji continue his talks with Garlemald. The Imperial Vanguard was a godsend in disguise. It showed we are weak. Our fires do not yet burn full. I mean to buy the time we need, and Teleji Adeleji's tongue will be the coin. Melty, do you remember who was the... what's the name of the guy Robin managed to... off? How is your history, Gabriel? Do you know of the Eorzean Alliance? The alliance was forged 10 years past. It bound Ulda, Gridania, Limsa, Lominsa, and even Ishgard as one. It was Teleji? Okay. Whoever he's talking about. Yeah, I was a little confused. The Empire took Alamigo not long after. When they made to stay, Ishgard no longer felt threatened. It was then they disbanded from the alliance. With that, all hope of creating a unified army was lost. No, Lolorito is the one who's still alive, right? No? I know the one who's still alive is the one with the visor, but I confuse them both. But the dangers have returned, and so the unified army must be made. Only then can forces be sent where needed, when needed. This is why I summoned you. Many look up to you. I would make you a bannerman of the Alliance, a symbol to draw more to its cause. I am no fool. I know not every flame can burn as bright as you. Even so, a single flame cannot drive away this darkness. A fire as that of the hells must be kindled. But all fire starts from a single flame. Be that flame, incite my man to roaring frenzy, a conflagration to engulf all the Empire. What say you, Second Lieutenant? Will you take to battle as my champion, as the Eorzea's champion? Good. Battle is ever near, Abriel, and for that give thanks. More fuel for our flames. Ah, Melty, I ran like 2 Praetorium yesterday after getting the Final Fantasy VII Remake Platinum. I ran them with Jonah. Don't hate the messenger. Chapter 20. I already have Kamui and Ixion. You I remember. Tell me, do you think it fate that brings you here? Some threads woven by your weaver whore? Or was it no more than the meddling of Master Garland? It matters not. Dude, I don't understand what Gaius is doing in this game at all. Go. Take what you have scrounged like a rat and run to him. He is the only hope left you. Do not think this is a mercy. Garlemald will annihilate the primals and claim dominion over all Eorzea. It is inevitable as your futile resistance. All you can hope to do is decide the manner of this realm's demise. This is the mercy I offer, a choice, an end by the Red Moon or an end by Garlean might. I will not deny that the primals have proven a great nuisance. They have delayed our advance. It was to break the stalemate between us that Niall Van Darnus sought to bring down Dalamud. The impact of the Red Moon would destroy the primals in an instant. Little wonder that his radiance embraced the scheme. But Dalamud is no mere rock, despite what Van Darnus would have us believe. It is a great red sin, exiled to the skies by ancient Allag. There it has long festered, becoming something far more vile than we ever supposed. I see proof of this in Van Darnus. His manner is altered. He is anxious, uneasy. He deceives his radiance. Also, I guess that everyone talks of Niall as a guy? Of those in your realm, only the son of Midas Nun Garland sees the red moon for what it is. His radiance will reach the same conclusion in time. Yet by then it will be too late. The shadow of Delamud will already be dark upon these lands. Oppose Vandarna's and Meteor, if you wish. It is the only hope you have of sparing Eorzea from complete obliteration. But yeah, he shows up once looking super cool. He shows up here again. I have no idea what he's doing in the game. We don't even know who he is. Well, I guess maybe they explain it in other dialogue. On behalf of Gridania, I offer you my humble and heartfelt thanks for answering this summons. All here present now know the Empire's Meteor Project to be the scourge spoken of in prophecy that will usher in the 7th Umbral Era. None among us can weather the coming storm alone. The alliance of old must be remade. United we stand, divided we fall. It is the way of blossom that in time it must wilt. Yet so long as root and branch remain, such petals shall spread in radiance again. So too shall the Eorzean alliance flower once more. Mayhap it is the fate of some or all to fall, as do the flowers in winter's chill. But if this is to be our end, then let us make it such an end as would honor our beginnings. What is all this talk of endings? I don't remember agreeing to attend a funeral. I came to see the birth of a 3-nation army. This lass lacks the spine I hoped she'd have. I came to find a way for me and mine to fight, not to die. The Admiral speaks true. She has a way with words. Would that she could bottle them, she could like pay for her own war. I command the grand vessel that is Limsa Luminza, and I will give not one ilm to that which bars their way, be it storm, pirate, or otherwise. Whether the fleet will be 1 ship or 3, I will stay the course. I speak the same for the south. All know I've never shield from a fight. In victory there is glory to be had, and wealth to be won. But what of you, Padjal? Swear you on these horns of yours you will not wilt in the heat of battle? I will not. I realize it is much that I ask, yet I must ask it nonetheless. Will you unite with us? The courage of Abriel has convinced me. Aye. Many in Limsa oppose the alliance, but I have done what must be done. The winds in our sails are the winds of change, for better or worse. The deeds of Abriel swayed all in the syndicate who opposed. By his bravery, let the alliance be made. The merchants seek to invest in the future. To that end, they will lend their wealth to the alliance. About time we heard some good news. 12 bless you both. A seed has been planted here, and in the care of our three nations it shall surely quicken. I look forward to the day that our efforts bear fruit. Haha, best look to the present instead. I do not act out of charity. Should the alliance prove more a hindrance than a help, we will have words again. I would expect nothing less. For now, let us combine our strengths and send Dalamud back to its seat in the heavens. I have no idea how these guys plan to fight a moon, but, sure. I mean, according to the ending video, or the beginning video of the other game, they just gather in the place where the moon is going to fall, because they want to get hit by it. It's done. Now we strike back. The elementals, they rejoice. The forest has heard us. I bring urgent news. The scouts at Mordona send word that a great shaft of light was seen emanating from the midst of Castrum Novum. They say it's shone towards the heavens. No, the transmitter. Calm yourselves. If it has begun, we must do all we can to stop it. It was for this that we bound ourselves to one another. Gabriel, we must act. We must act now. Urianger is with them, but he's not in the cutscenes later. He's not one of those praying while Louis Swan does things. United we stand. Castrum Novum. At least they seem to have kept the dungeon cutscenes, which is pretty cool. that the thrashing of mere beasts could interrupt Dalamud's descent. By your hand, the lunar transmitter lies shattered, and Dalamud floats aloft, bereft of guidance. It would seem that I have sorely underestimated you. Animals were ever at their most dangerous when cornered. The realm has seen 6 cycles of death and rebirth, yet man refuses to learn from his mistakes. Ever does he find a way to defile the sanctity of creation, and so the cycle must persist. But no more, for I shall halt the turning of this wheel of darkness. He has willed that it be so, and so it must be. Dalamud's coming shall cleanse the realm of its foul taint. Only the wicked would refuse his gift of purity. Only the wicked would seek to prevent his return. Damn, I guess the story didn't change much with Calamity. Possibly they just took advantage of the plan to do an overall rehaul. But it seems like things are already all in place. Your sins shall not go unpunished. 1,000 deaths take you and yours. Yes, the song of life resounds. Its joyous strains herald the coming of a new world. A world free of man's creeping corruption. My master, guiding light of my life, I had faith that thou wouldst not forsake thy loyal servant. Man, really? No more have I need of towers drenched in the slaver of beasts. I willingly give unto thee my flesh, that thou mightst return once more. The crimson light shall suffuse you, cleansing the filth of your flesh and bone. Aye, and of your very existence. When that time comes, you shall know such bliss as your mortal mind can ill comprehend. But time for talk is past. Now do I make mine ascent to the realm on high, there to meet with Dalamud. In the name of Aus Darnus, I shall bring the wisdom of ancient Alag to bear and make ready a feast in honor of the divine. Bear witness as the curtains rise upon new creation. Full cutscene, bro. You're not tempered at all. Wait, there was a line there. Oh boy. And you, foolish adventurer, you will die. Man, it's pretty amazing. What? When did I lose audio? Fuck my life. You know what? Last thing I remember is Niall talking about download. I think I know what it is. Yeah. Fuck. Let me do this. Yeah. It's the spacebar I use to pause and unpause the video, but if I click away from YouTube for some reason and I misclick spacebar, it does or undoes the last thing I did on OBS, which was turn on the mic. Now it will put up a break text. Well, I'm not going back. I don't know when I stopped, when the audio stopped going through. So I guess that's what happened last time too. Fuck my life. Ready to finish this, Sabriel? That's the spirit. I was saying that I guess this cutscene, these cutscenes show no party members ever because you're watching them from the book in the end. I think normally they would. Last, when we were entering the Enterprise, it felt like the main character was signaling the comrades and all. Behold. Base creatures have come to offer thee tribute. Hark not to their unheed words, fawning knaves, for I, thy most loyal servant, shall give thee all that thou cravest. It was I who raised for thee this stout sanctuary, using the wisdom of ancient Alec, and the offering of mine own frail flesh. O guiding light, doubt not my devotion, nor yet my testimony. Thy servants exist only to serve and honor thee. Naught would give us greater joy than to bathe in thy cleansing crimson light. To know such bliss, we would gladly die 1,000 deaths. 1,000,000! The presence of these wretched creatures proves the truth of my words. Of their own free will, They have come to offer thee a tribute of their lifeblood. And I, first among thy servants, shall be honored to attend to their sacrifice. I shall rend their bodies asunder and adorn thy sanctuary with their flesh and bones. Come, beasts, rejoice! For your deaths For your deaths shall your deaths shall your lives find. For by your deaths shall your lives find purpose in bringing glory to our Lord and Master. She never says the name, huh? That I would be bested by mere beasts. Preposterous. Oh, how I grieve for this world beset by fools. That the worst of them should hail from my own land. Gaius van Balser, the Emperor, his beloved subjects, fools one and all. Blindly they struggle to exterminate the primals in the name of conquest, yet what worth is there in a realm bereft of the crystal's light? What has become of Garlean pride, that we must scavenge the leavings of false gods? This land is fit for but one thing: purification. And for that I would gladly offer up both body and soul. O mighty Dalamud, red moon of destruction, grant unto me thy power, that I might carry out thy will. Ah, yes. Yes! The power, it courses through my being. I am... Yeah? The coils really are an epilogue to 1.0. It's so cool. This area looks exactly like the coils, and yeah, I kind of expected the boss from the coils now, but I guess it's probably the same moveset or similar. The hour is come. Receive of me the gift of purity. I guess the armor has to stay on, because otherwise it wouldn't be a surprise that she's a girl. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I hope I didn't lose audio for that long. So this place exists physically? Well, you coming or what? It's customary for the hero to attend the victory parade. Do they not voice anything in this game? Ah, the lands. Take it, Gilgamesh. Well done, Second Lieutenant. I couldn't have done it better myself. Now take a good look around you. Mark the faces, the jubilation, and then remember, all who call yours your home owe you their lives. Holy shit, it's Louis Soir. That last battle with Nile looked really cool. We gotta do those extreme coils, Melty. I know you want to. What? Who? I mean, Ashlot, Ethan, Melty the Darala. Maybe we could find the full party in the FC Discord. That's an idea. Damn, those footsteps are really loud. Alright, chapter 23, Living on a Prayer. This must be the updates. Like 1.1, 1.2. My dear Abriel, it does my spirit well to see you again, and none the worse for your encounter with Niall Van Darnus. When you accompanied Master Garland to the Floating Isle, you could not have known what awaited you there, nor whether you would ever return. Yet thither you went, to spare Eorzea her doom. Your triumph should rightly have marked the end of this tale. Alas, the fates are not so kind. Though it grieves me to say the words, the Red Moon of Alag continues its descent. Following Niall Van Darnus' defeat, we of the Circle of Knowing maintained our vigil over Dalamud. It took us but a little time to deduce that all was not as it should be, and rather longer to confirm our findings beyond a doubt. Did the blow that felled the White Raven come too late? Or is there another force that works to bring down Dalamud? Whatever the answer may be, one thing is plain. The threat of the Seventh Umbral Era yet looms nigh. Abriel, no man living could doubt your worth. Eorzea has peered over the precipice countless times, yet ever were you there to draw her back from the brink. Now you must needs do so again. Heed me well, for I would entrust you with one final mission. I would have you become the beacon to summon forth the 12. Aye, the guardian deities of Eorzea. Nofika, the matron, Althic, the keeper, Myragot, the builder, Ralgar, the destroyer, Azema, the warden, Naltal, the traitors, Alone, the fury, Memphina, the lover, Oshon, the wanderer, Limlane, the navigator, Nemea, the spinner, and Taliak, the scholar, patron deity of mine own Charlayan. Faith in the 12 is strong in this land. What? Who? Yes. That's not for this. Faith in the 12 is strong in this land. By channeling that faith through prayer, we should be able to call upon their aid. Alas, we cannot simply pray wheresoever we please. We must needs present ourselves before the gods, at the places where they lie in slumber. Mayhap you are aware that divine symbols have manifested across the land in recent days. Well, it was by mine own hand that they did so. Graven upon ancient stone, these symbols are temporal representations of the 12. It is before these stones that we must entreat their succor via a ritual. I would have you embark on a pilgrimage to each of the locations and give fervent prayer. A prayer for Eorzea's salvation. Is this what they're doing in the video? In doing so, In so doing, the gods shall awaken to lend us their aid. Will you do this thing, Abriel? The light of hope shines brilliantly within you, Abriel. No matter how deep their slumber, the gods will surely stir in the presence of such light. If you would lend me your map, I shall mark thereupon the places whither you must go. Yes, please, scribble on my map. The pilgrimage will take you to the farthest reaches of the land. Steel yourself for a grueling journey, and pray exercise the utmost caution. If it isn't young embryo. Hello. You're going on the pilgrimage, aren't you? Louis told us all about it. For the love of Thaliak, Ida, keep your voice down. I'm so glad you decided to save the world again. It's a real weight off my mind, I can tell you. You have my thanks also. Truth be told, I had feared you would be reluctant to help. Why? Summoning deities requires an ungodly amount of aether, after all. And having manifested, sustaining even a single deity's corporeal forms costs the land dearly, as you've seen for yourself. Yet here we are, seeking to summon no fewer than 12 of them. Channeling even a tiny portion of a deity's strength will tax you greatly. Fortunately, no more than that should be needed to stay the Red Moon's advance. At the very least, it should be sufficient to nullify Dalamud's power and ensure Eorzea's preservation. For an added blessing, the process should see some aether return to the land, aether that Dalamud had absorbed from the primals. There is yet a future for Eorzea. I for one believe this to be true. You are of a mind with me, I trust? But without further ado, let us set to work. May the 12 keep you. So long, Gabriel. Be safe. Hello, Geek. Doing good, how are you? I almost forgot to mention. When you're off summoning the 12, don't forget to visit all 13 places. Alright. 13? Yeah, I was a bit puzzled about that myself, but then I realized Natal has 2 aspects. So anyway, you heard it from me first. Okay. Makes sense, I guess. I wonder if we can find some of these symbols in the game. Dix just needs some time off in your lives. Have to check it out. Did you get Did you finish Remake? I got the platinum last night. These eyes will not be fooled. Something weighs heavily on your mind. If I were to hazard a guess, the prospect of entreating the succor of the selfsame beings you once slew seems less than attractive? I'll not deny it's ironic. As you well know, Aether is the source of all life. Bereft of its blessing, Eorzea would be naught but a dried-up husk of a realm. By whatever name they are called, gods drink of the land's Aether for their sustenance. The 12 are no different. Love it. Haven't started the hard mode, just finished the main story. Okay. Are you going to do it, or do you not care? Summoning them would be tantamount to bleeding the life out of the land, yet without their aid Eorzea is most assuredly doomed. Dalamud will fall and the land will die. Even should Aether still flow, life may never again blossom here. We cannot allow that to come to pass. Man, I feel Thancred is much more likable in this. Even as we move to stay Dalamud's descent, ever must we be mindful of the toll our actions take upon Eorzea's longevity. We spare the present at a cost to the future. No, I think he never came into his own on 2.0. I liked him a lot in the updates. Went to Platinum 2. I don't know if I'm going to do it on stream. Okay. It's fair enough. It's one hell of a struggle. Did I read that? It will be no easy thing, this balancing act. Yet we must see it through to the bitter end, no matter the hardship. Take heart, my friend, for all will be well. Victory will surely smile upon us. Whence comes my confidence, you ask? It comes from you, Abriel. Yours is the fire of hope that will light our darkest hour. See, it is. That's why I'm going to be doing it on my own time, because I'm not that good of a player. Okay. Neither am I. As long as you're having fun, that's what matters. Oh no. I receive word that the Charlayans have resumed their meddling. And who should I find here but you, my old friend from the flames? Were I one to believe in such folly, I would say that our fates are intertwined. Oh man, he came on the ship and I didn't see the ship? Damn. If he walked here, I would get the surprise. But from my airship? That doesn't look like a silent thing. And it's probably big. But allow me to congratulate you on bringing down the White Raven. When word reached me, I struggled to stifle a cheer. But what now, pray tell? Niall van Darnus was as a god to his minions. In their blind faith, the fools have convinced themselves that the man yet lives. Huh. Bent on fighting their beloved legatus, soldiers with the Seventh have entrenched themselves at the heart of Eorzea. They have gone so far as to send false intelligence to Garlemald, declaring Meteor's success and Vandarna's a hero. Suffice it to say, your leaders shall not long suffer the Legion's presence. A clash between the Eorzean Alliance and the Seventh is inevitable. Yet know that even as they struggle, the Red Moon of Alag shall come and lay this land to waste. And the White Raven shall realize his twisted ambition from beyond the grave. It falls to you to prevent that from happening, old friend, so be sure to fight with all your strength. And leave me something worth conquering. I shall enjoy watching the drama unfold from my vantage point on high, and when all is said and done, Garlemald's mighty standard shall rise in every corner of the realm. Live, adventurer, and we may well meet again. I take my leave of you. Greetings, Abriel. Are you relishing the part of pilgrim? The stench of ceruleum hangs upon your garments. Unless I'm mistaken, you have recently crossed paths with the Empire. Gaius van Balser of the 14th Imperial Legion. I had thought the man long withdrawn to Alamigo. The Black Wolf has cooperated with us in the past, so determined was he to thwart the White Raven, but for him to divulge the Seventh's position is unexpected. The heart of Eorzea. This could only refer to Mordona, the place of convergence for Aether. By our reckoning, Dalamud will fall in the region's southeast. Hence, it is there that we must channel the power of the 12. Louisoix himself said as much. Anticipating our plan, Vandarnas would have positioned his forces at the self-same location. The pieces certainly fit. And then there are Van Balser's parting words. It is plain that he still hopes to deliver Eorzea into the hands of the Emperor. He is, and has ever been, a sworn enemy of the realm. Ordinarily, I would no more trust the Black Wolf than I would his namesake. Yet he is the lesser of two evils, and given what the Red Moon would make of the Emperor's prize, namely Ash, we have no reason to dismiss his testimony. Very well. I shall relate the details of your exchange to the Alliance leadership. As for you, stay the course, and do what must be done. Waken the 12. Let all of Eorzea bask in their radiance. The light of hope waxeth over ever more bright. Ah, I feel it. There can be no doubt. The gods are stirring. Your presence is a boon to the realm, Abriel. Thanks to you, we may yet prevail. All that remains now is for those who abide in Eorzea to join as one in prayer. In so doing, the gods will surely descend. Master, forgive me mine impertinence, but the 7th Legion yet stands betwixt us and our objective. Gods forbid I forget that detail, Urianger. We must needs secure suitable grounds for the summoning, though it mean throwing the entire might of the Alliance against the Empire. Okay. So in that final cutscene, guy who's on the airship, he's just looking. He's not part of the fight. I thought he was commanding the troops, not just watching. Abriel, hereafter I make ready to receive Dalamud, during which time Tancred and the others shall go forth to marshal the will of all who abide in this land. Certainly a different outlook. By the grace of the 12, let us deliver Eorzea from her doom, and usher in a new era of peace and prosperity. Dire though they seem upon first hearing, the words of Messiah Thousand Eyes are, in sooth, a promise of salvation. Yet whence that salvation would come, no man could say. Only now, as the shadow of Dalamud loometh large, doth the truth wax plain to sight. The valiant blades of which the 7th verse spoke betoken none other than thee and thy fellow adventurers. Hey, Echo. Though heaven spew crimson flame, and hell seep black dooms, by thy hand shall Eorzea look upon a new dawn. I don't even get what the hell kind of weapon Urianger has on his back. Urianger speaks true. Like him, I harbor no fear for the preservation of Eorzea. Your presence alone serves as an ample reassurance. Ever have you blazed the path, a guiding light for man to follow. Where men go as one, there is life. And where there is life, there is cause to hope. If I can but see you to a new future, I should want for nothing more. Abriel. As my brethren and I prepare for the hour of reckoning, I would have you slay the monstrosity that has spawned amidst the chaos. Having done so, take your place at the summoning grounds, the southeastern expanse of Mordona, and prepare to repel the 7th Imperial Legion. Go well, Abriel. The blessing of the 12 be upon you. Alright, I guess that's it. Now, they have this playlist as what I usually play at the beginning of every stream, but I decided against that. Let's watch the real one. For a suitable, perfect ending. Spoilers. For Blinding Coil. This really does feel glorious, though. Yeah. Gaius is just looking, and I thought he was commanding the troops. Is this a 1080? So yeah, complete version of this cutscene though. So good, isn't it? Well, this would be a perfect way to finish. But still have some cutscenes of side quests that I want to watch. Little anticlimactic, I know, because this would be the perfect ending. But it's Hildebrand, and Hildebrand is amazing. So let's do that. We don't get many adventurers around these parts. Josh's ring. Don't know nothing about it. But seeing how you mention it, that night I did see old gentleman Josh. He was huddled together with Momody for a bit, whispering somewhat urgent like. Then later on in the night, I see him staggering around the lane here. Ah. I got distracted. Oh man. I gotta do this. Far be it from my intent to eavesdrop, but these ears of mine have a habit of picking up the whisperings of young scallywag. Well, far be it from my intention to eavesdrop, but these ears of mine have a habit of picking up the whisperings of young scallywags from mouth a mile away. Ah, but this is curious indeed. Master Josh claims he did not leave the hourglass the night of the theft. Who the hell is this? So we are left with two testimonies, incompatible and conflicting. But why? Why? Ha! I have the answer. As sure as I am Hildebrand, Inspector Extraordinaire, Mummy has woven a spell. Entranced Mr. Josh and purloined the bauble. Oh, there you are, Inspector Hildebrand. I was over at the alehouse, you know, in the mineral concern, and I was watching the dancing girls from under a table, 'cause I wasn't supposed to be there, yeah? And I found this real pretty wedding ring. And I told myself, well, Nashu, if you haven't gone and found the ring, how'd I do, Inspector? The dancing girls? Tables? Ha! But of course, once again, my instincts have cut through the knot of inscrutability to strike at the heart of the matter. That I had sent you to scour the mineral concern was a stroke of genius indeed. Detective Hildebrand, investigator extraordinaire of all conundrums, mystifying and confounding, has succeeded once again. I declare the case of the missing ring closed. What was that all about? The ink thief. So, this is the famed drowning wench. Rustic, yes, but for the love of the matron, what is that most loathly odor? Could it be a case? You there, you appear distraught, discomforted, disheveled. Might it be that you find yourself entwined in a web of deceit, lost in a labyrinth of villainy? I was wrong. This is where it's at. Yeah. Well, let us see. While I cannot rule out deceit, I say most of me ink shortages are a direct result of good old-fashioned villainy. But thanks to this kind-hearted lad here, me worries are no more. Ha! Well, that is unfortunate. I mean wonderful, I suppose. Oh, but where are my manners? I have yet to give a proper introduction. My name is Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. Shit. I travel the realm, visiting inns and alehouses such as these, quelling quandaries where they may be found. I lift cares from shoulders and thwart dastardly deeds. Should troubles darken your door, summon me, for I am and always will be your humble servant. Inspector, the water in that big lake outside tastes funny. You think we should investigate? A poisoned lake, you say? Excellent work, lass. Come, we must hurry before some poor soul takes a sip. Good day, y'all. Waste not, want not. These two eyes of mine will not be deceived. Oh no, for they are the sharpest in all of Eorzea. Speak now, O lovely maiden of gentle heart. Something troubles you, and I, Hildebrand, am here to help. Yes. Well, nice to meet you. But if you've come about the forgotten bag, Gabrielle here has already seen it safely back to the owner. Beaten to the punch was I, by this fine gentleman here, you say? Could he perhaps be one of my many admirers? Oh, but where are my manners? Have yet to give a proper introduction. My name is Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire. Man, I keep looking at Nashu because of her amazing facial expressions when he's doing crap and missing stuff. I travel the realm visiting inns and alehouses such as these, quell encounters. Yeah, sure. Same thing he said before. Incidentally, I must say you have a lovely town here. Very pretty. The forest is so quiet and still, it positively shimmers with a mystic miasma, not to mention the quite sensational salad I just enjoyed in this fine establishment. Remember, should troubles darken your door, summon me, for I am and will always be your humble servant. And now, Brielle, I sense that we shall meet again, and my senses are rarely off the mark. Till next time. I say, that man left without paying for his salad. Mother Miyun looks so different. The usual suspect. Where's the iPad? My blade! My blade is gone! Mother-in-law, we're too late! Gabrielle, take the gods you're here. The thief I told you of has struck again, mere moments ago. Godin has made a habit of... Oh, I can't. Watching the games at the Coliseum around this hour. Please go and find out if he was there at the time of the crime. It might be useful for you to know that we have a shadow following Gawain, a good man. Should you happen upon him, he might be able to confirm whether or not Gawain was at the Coliseum when the crime took place. In plain sight. Run! Run for your lives! It's Dalamud! Dalamud's falling from the sky! My beloved ex, she's gone, I tell you. What is it? What's the commotion? Gods, don't tell me the weapon thief has struck again. Where in the seven hells is that investigator fellow when you need him? It's all well and good. He's disguising himself as an ordinary citizen in order to shadow his quarry. But how are we supposed to find him in emergencies? Ah, Ariel, impeccable timing as ever. The notorious weapon thief has come to greet Anya. It's said he's been sighted in the vicinity of the Acorn Orchard. Acorn. We have an investigator on the case, a professional, but no one knows where he is at the moment. Do you think you could take a look around the Acorn Orchard and instead, keeping an eye out for suspicious persons? It would put all our minds at rest. Shut. Thank you, Abriel. I knew you wouldn't let us down. Now see to it that you catch that rotten thief by the tail. Private eyes. Why am I always asleep when this starts? Open up! Open up! Helmut's finally gone and toppled head first from the sky. Are you going there, eh? No worry, laddie. The moon's bigger than ever, but she hasn't moved an elm. Well, not so as I've noticed anyway. Still, I bet you're wondering what in the seven hells could have dragged your old mate Mitsu into this spacious yet affordable room of yours. Well, the thing is, I hear tell that the Kudas have finally found the hidey hole of Gawain, they get it, and his motley band of weapon thieves. Now, I suppose one might sit back and let the authorities see to such matters, all official-like, but what if a certain innkeeper also knew the whereabouts of said hidey hole and was willing to bestow that information on a certain customer, who just so happened to be standing in the same well-appointed room as said innkeeper? Would he be interested, I wonder? Hi, Candy, you was a bright one. Now the thieves are holed up to the northwest of Camp Bearded Rock. I'd hurry, though, or you'll find yourself splitting that reward with some undeserving Kuda. Hail, friend. I was beginning to wonder when you would show yourself. You've played my shadow for quite some time now. Tell me, should I be frightened or flattered? If it is answer you seek regarding the missing weapons, then yes, 'twas I who stole them, though I prefer the word reclaim. A man cannot steal that which was rightfully his to begin with, after all. But I've gotten ahead of myself. War will do that to a man. Cause him to rush blindly into the dark, afraid that every moment on this world might be his last. 'Tis the fate which became my dear father. Not 15 summers past. Gotta go now. Thanks for the cutscenes. Have fun. Yeah, almost done, but these are fun. And at least I'll know everything that Realm Reborn doesn't tell me. Which is the point. Yeah, have a great afternoon. I'll see you later. A poor old blacksmith he was, with scarce enough coin to keep his forge lit, let alone his children fed. That is until the Garlean invasion of Alamigo. I just don't see the point of doing this and then skipping all dialogue like as fast as possible. Believing it a chance to free his family from a life in penury, he began forging blades at a fever pitch. For 10 solid days and 10 solid nights he worked as if bedeviled by the mighty builder himself, until the 11th day, when he collapsed, never to rise again. Oh, but the 12 were not yet finished with us, for the very next morning a party of assessors, working under orders from the Coral Tower, came and confiscated every last weapon my father had made, telling us only that they were to be distributed to the foreign levy, adventurers, for use in battle with the Empire. I merely seek to reclaim those items which were wrested from my family without proper recompense. Surely one such as you can sympathize with my plight? You whose comrades were armed at my expense. And if not, well, at least you showed the common decency to listen to that plight, while my colleagues surrounded both you and yours. Good day, my friend. You're the knave who's been loitering around my men for the past moon, masquerading as one of us. Knave? This scurvy barnacle here? Just say the word, Governor, and I shall give this unnoted scrag a jolly good thrashing. Not him, you imbecile. You! Avast, Governor! Why ever would you think me a knave? Do I not look every part a minion? Are my eyes not shifty? My hair tousled? My speech slurred? Look the part! You are without doubt the most poorly disguised impostor I have seen in all my days. A great buffalo would seem less conspicuous in the Admiral's storeroom than you do here. And stop calling me Governor. No one calls me Governor, not even my own men. And so the game is up. A pity, though I must admit you have quite a keen eye, Gawain. Few are they who can claim to have parted my myriad veils of illusion. Very well. You shall know who it was that so subtly infiltrated your ranks, who it was that watched your every move, heard your every secret, souped on your every stew. Yes, it was I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. You will have heard the bards sing of my exploits, I am sure. I cannot say I have, but I'm certain they'll be quick to pen on recalling your untimely demise at the hands of one Gawain the Gannet. Boys, would you kindly escort the good inspector to the cliffs? These guys would totally be rogues if this was 2.0. But you are apprehended. I am willing to discuss this. You seem to be harboring a great deal of anger. Perhaps a hot cup of tea will help you to relax? I believe I have some here in my bag. Inspector, is that you? You sound like the inspector, but you don't look like the inspector. Did you eat the inspector? Are you in there, inspector? No, Nashu, it's me. I'm in disguise. It's all over, Gawain. Tell your Red Moon thugs to throw down their weapons at once. 7 hells. Don't you all have a war to attend to? No, wait! There's been a misunderstanding, you see? I'm not really one of them. I was merely pretending to be, that I might learn their secrets and... Mommy! Oh, man. Were it not for my, let us call it what it is, genius in the field of the skies, which ultimately brought the Yellow Jackets sufficient time to deduce the Gannet's whereabouts, I fear that you might have met with a rather unfortunate end. No, shh, I require no thanks. I merely did what any world-renowned solver of mysteries would have done were he faced with the same unique set of circumstances. The realm waxes rife with peril as Dalamud creeps ever closer, and the man must rise to defend those who cannot defend themselves. It is my fate to be that man, and though it may prove my end, I shall not spurn it. Horizea! Now then, before I take my leave, there is something about you that seems awfully familiar. It is as if our paths have crossed somewhere, sometime, perhaps in a previous life? Though I suppose we'll never know where or when it was exactly. I'm not too humble to admit that there are some cases which lie beyond the capacity of even the sharpest of sleuths. Good day, sir! This lacks that the ending, the outro of those episodes. Mysteries of the Red Moon. Ne'er till land consumes sun can see bare moons. Heaven spew crimson flame, hell seep black dooms. Stray seeds quicken in ashes' grey embrace, valiant blades forged under the 12's good grace. So, these are the famous verses of prophecy. Their cryptic words fairly reek with the scent of an unsolved case. And we cannot, of course, forget the man of mystery himself. You are the enigmatic prophet of whom the rumors speak, are you not, Master Horyanger? Call me what thou wilt. It is of no matter. I but speak the prophecy, for crimson flame sets scarlet fire. If thou list, the path of fate remaineth ever unaltered. Crimson flame, you say? Can it be? Do you speak of the red moon of Dalamud? Are you hinting at some ominous change taking place beneath its celestial surface? Do the words of the prophecy hold the key to solving the case of the ever-expanding moon? Yes. I see now why you have come to me, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. I have the right of it. I do I not, Master Yearly Anchor? I but speak the prophecy. These verses which thou termest key serve as a warning and rousing call, both. Ah, my dear Master Holy Rancor, I sense you fear this case unsolvable. Well, you need not fret. Man, I want these two to meet again. This is the most serious character and the most stupid character. For I, Hildebrand, Inspector Extraordinaire, have never yet encountered a riddle beyond my reasoning. No case is too complicated, no mystery too mysterious. I shall, by which I mean to say, my associate and I shall divine the truth that lurks within these foreboding phrases. Gabriel, my fine and faithful assistant, what luck that we should meet here upon this day, and we both know that a man of my prodigious talents always engineers such seeming serendipity. Glad to have you aboard. Here's your copy of the verses in question. Oh, do not look so overwhelmed, dear. Hey, Metal Crazy, how are you? I do not truly expect you to break the code. No, I merely mean to nurture your fledgling instinct for detection. Rest assured I shall be bringing my not inconsiderable intellect to bear upon the task. When I unravel the secrets of the prophecy, you shall be the first to hear of it. Fine, just finished dinner? Oh, early dinner, though. What was for dinner? We cannot let this lunar madness spell our doom. Time to pull up our bootstraps and sally forth for Mother Eorzea. Prophecy inspection. Okay. Wake up, Gabriel. How do I say that in English? To be honest, I have no idea. And I doubt Google Translator will help because of the double entendre in Portuguese. Gabriel, you must arise at once. It is I, Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, here to bring you the perfect start to this fine new day. Yeah, it's fish. Morning! I've done it. I've cracked the code of the prophetic verses. And just as I promised, I have come to deliver the momentous news in person. In short, after much painstaking study, I have discovered that the key to preventing the calamity hinted at in the first stanza is stated plain as day in the second. Stray seeds quicken in ashes' grey embrace, valiant blades forged under the 12's good grace. The clue lies in the phrase, valiant blades forged under the 12's good grace. A valiant blade, if I may presume to use the singular, unquestionably refers to a heroic swordsman. Does the simple beauty of it not astound you? We need only find a hero destined to halt Elamud's unnatural growth, and the Eorzea will be saved. The meaning of the prophecy was staring us in the face all alone. If the current condition of the Red Moon is any indication, it seems our hero has yet to awaken to his calling. It stands to reason then that I, Hildebrand, Inspector Extraordinaire, must flush out this unknown warrior and set his feet on the path to herodom. Our next step is to divine the location of said savior. Returning to our analysis of the prophecy, one notes the importance of the words stray seeds. And where, pray tell, might one expect to find an abundance of seeds? Why, in a field, of course. If memory serves and mine has yet to fail me, I seem to recall spying a magnificent pumpkin patch by the Coffer and Coffin, not far from Camp Horizon. Ah, it shall be good to revisit the site of one of my past triumphs. Yes, I have every confidence in my deductions. The hero we seek shall be found in a field by the Coffer and Coffin, sowing seeds, most like. Is your blood not racing with anticipation? Let us be about this business of hero making, shall we? Man, this game... These quests go pretty crazy. Most excellent, Abriel. Make your way to the coffin and I will be not a moment behind you. First, I must inform Master Hourly Ranger of our impending meeting with Eorzea's savior. Ah, my fine associate! We have now but to wait for our hero to make an appearance. By the way, I'm planning to finish the final Hildebrand quest of A Realm Reborn today. So this is the perfect prelude to it. Perhaps our hero is yet working his way up to it? Well, what have we got here then? You folk have the look of adventurers. Ah, good day to you, sir. I am Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. And what, if I may be so bold, has brought you out of doors on this most fateful of days? Why, I be sowing pumpkin seeds in that field, Mr. Hildebrand. Times past, I'd be out practicing me sword play, but me old bones ain't what they once was. Sowing seeds? Practicing sword play? Could it be? Have we found our hero at last? The lasses in town used to call me hero back in my younger days. Cut quite a dashing figure, I did. Oh, shit. Then it is true, good sir. Our savior, your mighty sword arm is needed once more. The verses of the prophecy sing of your valor and urge you to defend Eorzea from the ever-growing menace of Dalamud. It is your duty, sir. It is your destiny. Dalamud, you need good soil to grow pumpkins, lad. Dalamud. Matter of fact, I could do with a stout lad like yourself to help me finish planting these seeds. I done me back in chasing off them bloody bombs, see? Always floating in they are, fixing to make craters out of me poor fields. Our savior is injured, and you will doubtless need time to recuperate prior to setting off on your heroic journey, time during which I should be honored to assist you. Maybe I'll have the young men here sprinkle the field with some of this hash mixture. I call it bombane. It's made from the remains of bombs, in case you're wondering. The living kind can't abide the smell of it. You'd best keep it away from open flames and sparks, mind you. The mixture's what a scholarly mate of mine calls highly combustible. Boom! Hehe. Good sir, both seeds and ash have been duly distributed across the field. Have they now? Well, that's a load off my poor back. Sit a spell and I'll see what I can rustle up by way of thanks. Now this here blade is the one I used to swing back in me venturing days. Looks like a master sword. Don't see much use no more. Might serve you better, Mr. Hildebrand. A hero's blade? For me? I cannot take such a magnificent sword with my hands yet caked in ash and stray seeds. Seeds and ash, and the hero's sword. Stray seeds, ash, and a valiant blade. Surely this could not mean that the hero spoken of in prophecy is me? Good sir, can it be that you have chosen me, Hildebrand, agent of Inquiry, to be your successor? But of course, you set to me this quest of seeds and ash to open my eyes to this, my true calling. Stray seeds quicken in ash's grey embrace, valiant blades forged under the 12's good grace. Master Yearly Anger, the words you recite seem so clear to me now. I shall not turn away from the path of the hero. Hero? Any man who would stand fast in the face of implacable destiny may rightly claim the name of warrior. Claim the name, warrior or no, but do but this, and thou too shalt deserve the title. Exactly. One cannot ignore the wheel of destiny. I shall encounter myself for the journey ahead at once. Inspector, if you're off on some sort of adventure, I got some old armor lying around here somewhere which you can have, and all. I always knew Inspector Hildebrand was a hero, but saving the whole world? Poor! I feel faint just thinking about it. Or maybe it's the heat? Keep your distance. Them are the bombs would have been scorching me poor pumpkins. The pumpkins? We can't let them destroy the pumpkins. Breeze, my easily flappable friends, for the chosen one of destiny now walks among you. A few mundane bombs cannot hold a candle to the roaring inferno of my valor. Back, fiends, you are no match for the legendary Gentleman Hero Hildebrand. Why? Behold, they flee at the mere mention of my name. Such is the power of the truly courageous. Heh, looks like them bums got a good whiff of that ash you scattered for me. Why? My ever loyal associate, it is time I set forth on my journey. I shall become the hero Eorzea needs and liberate the people from the chains of Dalamut's terror. I would like you to hold on to this Manderville earring. Please, I insist. My family deals in jewelry and our vaults overflow with such baubles. The days ahead of me promise much hardship and battle, but these earrings are a symbol of my solemn vow to return to you in triumph. Now, if you could only secure a means of transportation to Talamood's surface. I'll go with you, Inspector. Ah, she did find the lance from Nile, so it is the one. Ashu, where did you find that spear? It was buried in the field. Oh, that'd be a tool I bought off a merchant from Coerthas a while back. I was planning on using it to break up clods in me field, see? But it weren't up to the task, and I just sort of left it out to rust. What a curious spear this is. The blade is rather chipped. It may in fact be nothing more than a child's toy. Oh, is this a musket barrel I spy? It appears to be jammed with ash. Perhaps if I just tug on the trigger here... we already know what's going to happen, right? Inspector, whatever you do, don't... Mommy! Another sign from the gods. This device will surely propel me all the way to the Red Moon. My fair companions, gentleman Hero Hildebrand is on the case. Wow. Inspector, wait, I'm coming with you. Stray seeds quicken in Ash's grey embrace. Valiant blades, fours under the 12's good grace. In prophecy are a myriad truths concealed. The eye of man decreeth to which shall be revealed. Gentleman hero Hildebrand, thou art but one valiant blade among many. All right. I guess that's a good ending too. Well then, that's it. That's all the cutscenes. That's all she wrote for Final Fantasy 14 1.0. I'm gonna go. Probably back in the nighttime with more Realm Reborn. So I will see you all later.